Good morning, good morning, good morning. Haywood Barber here, real estate investor, teacher, trainer, coach, coach's coach, 444 a.m. morning push. We are on it. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody's doing their thing. You're moving. Hope you're shaking. Hope you're grooving. Yes, indeed, family. Hey, look, replay viewers, thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate you. I hope that by the time you see this, wherever you are in the social media world, you're doing good. I'm hoping. Hey, look, I come here at 4:44, sometimes to do a prayer, sometimes just to hang out, chit-chat with you, see what you're all about, see what you're doing. 5:55 a.m., I do a morning prayer this morning. I had stopped, and we are pushing, and we are doing it. And I mean, I like to say that not only do I have students all across America and a couple of key spots around the world, but everybody is my student. I like to teach, period. I like to teach Smart Life, which is my website, smartlifeuniversity.com. I like to speak awareness. I like to speak. Hey, look, my thing is investing, but I could care less. You could do real estate investing, but what are you doing? I like to know what's your move. One thing that I know, and one thing that I've absolutely learned is that we could do so much more with our lives. We could go so much further. We could take it to the next level. We could be doing absolutely anything that we want, but in so many cases that we let ourselves get stopped and blocked by the fears that we have that's internal, that have, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, no doubt, right? Absolutely. You could be, do, and have anything you want, long as you can see it. And if you can see it, like the old saying goes, I'm not sure if it was Napoleon Hill that actually said it, that if you can internalize, if you can see it and believe it, you can achieve it. And that's you, and you deserve it. You can have it. I'm telling you, I've chose to do real estate investing. And now that I've taken the real estate investing to another level, I've decided that I could do it with this thing and that thing, and I could do it with this or that. It doesn't matter. And you could be, oh boy. Okay, I have definitely a little bit of a situation with my phone. I have to get some more. So, hey, look, my morning rant, right? This morning rant, which I might start doing these, who knows, is to ensure you that you could be, do, and have absolutely anything that you want. Absolutely anything you want. Your father, my father, the creator of this universe, wants us to have any and everything that we want. Any and everything that we want. He does not want you to be poor. He does not want you to sacrifice. He does not want you to wait. There's no reason for you to even wait. Oh, I gotta wait until this is ready. I gotta wait until this and that is ready. None of that. He wants you to have it now. And I'm here to tell you that you can have it now. If you want to lose weight, you can lose weight now. If you want to take yourself and put yourself in a new business, you can do that now. You don't have to wait. If you cure yourself of that disease, you can. But you have to believe. You have to believe. And then once you believe, you have to go and achieve. Go do it. There's nothing holding you back other than you. What did, I'm not sure, was it Theodore Roosevelt said that we have nothing to fear but fear itself? And that is the truth. It's in you. Go, be, do, have. Don't let it block you. Don't let the naysayers get in your way. It could be anything. It could be, I used to make an analogy when I used to do a 90-minute presentation around the country. I still have the sniffles. I used to tell people all the time, You might just want to do real estate investing simply to be the best Raggedy Ann doll producer in the world. Because you just want the funds for it. Right? Because you need the best materials, you need the best buttons for the eyes, you need the best silk in order to make the eyebrows. But if that's what's your imagination to be the best, then don't let nothing stop you. Then take the real estate investing, take opening a restaurant, take whatever it is to get you to your next level. And whatever it is, the vehicle that you want to use to go there, do it. Because no matter what, God would not put the idea in you. Hear me now. I want you to really hear me. He would not put the idea in you if there was not a path to get there. I want to be clear. Because if you have the idea, I don't care what it is, you can go there. Even if it's that body that you want, right? That body that's over there with that girl in the magazine. You want that, you can have that. If it's that you want to be an engineer and you haven't even finished you haven't finished high school yet. You don't have a high school diploma and you're 40 years old and you want to be an engineer, you want to be an architect. That is possible for you. So look, I know that I'm coming from left field. And if you get to hear this, it's true. My name is Haywood Barber. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer, I'm a coach. I'm a coach's coach, right? And the reason why I say that, right, because this is like everybody asks me when they come to the presentations online or they see me, they say, well, why you say you're a coach's coach? And it's the reason why is because I've been teaching and training real estate investing now for since 2004, 2005. So it's about 12, 13 years. And I have students that are now teaching and training real estate investing. And they've come back to me and they want me to give them assistance in that new venture that they're doing. So look, that's what I'm saying. So, I have students out here that have done real estate investing for now, 6, 7, 8 years, right? Even 10 years. But they seem to be doing very, very well. But they always come back to me and they want assistance. But they came because they just wanted a little extra money in their account. That's all they wanted. I always talk about millions and billions because that's my thing. I'm on the hunt to be a multi-billionaire, right? That's my deal. But your deal might be you just need an extra $1,000 a month. My partner, Black Girl Investor, always talks about, hey, you always telling people about millions and billions, but some people just want an extra $1,000 a month in their account. And that's true. And a lot of them came to me with only that aspiration. They only want an extra 1,000. But now they got 1,000 out of the way. Now they made an extra 5,000. They got that out of the way, and now they're making $10,000. And $10,000, I'm telling you right now, is a sweet spot. That's the magic number. When you get to a point where you're making an extra $10,000 a month, then you know that it is true. You can achieve almost anything. And ladies and gentlemen, when I got to $10,000 a month, I knew that was it. I knew that I could finally leave my job and without having to look in the rearview mirror, wondering if I had to go back. And I knew then that I didn't. $10,000 a month, right? That's $120,000 a year. Then you obviously pay your taxes. Always pay your taxes. But that was it. And when you get there and you're flying without a net, or you're walking across the wire without a net underneath you, and you're making $10,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen, then you know that you can do anything you want in the entrepreneurial world. You can be that business person, you can be that businesswoman, you can be that businessman, and you can go out and do whatever you want. And you can take that $10,000 a month, because even if your lifestyle If your lifestyle is at $200,000 a year, 10 grand a month will allow you to have that lifestyle. My suggestion is not to do it that way, because if you got a job and you make $200,000 a year, even probably it's actually a little bit more than that, your taxes, because your taxes are coming out monthly, your lifestyle is somewhere around 10 grand net a month. I hope you got that. Right? So you can still live at that lifestyle now, 10 grand a month, and paying your taxes at the end of the year, because you pay your own taxes and you pay them at the end of the year. We have special privileges. We have privileges that you do not have if you work for somebody. There's so many benefits of being out here on the other side of the fence. Now, that's not my deal though, but I'm just giving an analogy that if you were making extra 10 grand a month and you still had your job, imagine what you can do with that 10 grand a month in terms of putting it into your passion. Into your passion. You can even take that 10 grand a month in 2 or 3 months, and after 2 or 3 months and put it into your passion, you'll know if you have a valid, valuable business that will even work out into the marketplace. And then if it doesn't, then you could take the 10 grand a month and direct it somewhere else and take your passion and modify it. I call that course correction, right? That's like when you're driving. You don't just put the steering wheel straight and just go straight. You have to make minor adjustments along the way. And that's how you get to success. That's how you get there. Minor adjustments along the way, minor corrections. And you take that 10 grand a month, but you direct it towards something that you know that the people need in the marketplace. What Zig Ziglar say? I'm not sure if he's the one that made this up, but if you help enough people get what they want, you will automatically get what you want. And that's me. And that could be you. Serve the people. One of the corporate cars that we have says, the tag says, to serve you. And that's what I believe. And I'm telling you that you could do that too. If you serve the marketplace, and the marketplace, ladies and gentlemen, is the world. Now, you can sell anything. You can market anything to the world. And if you have an idea, that can serve the marketplace, and you put it out there, and you put it out there with all your heart and your soul, your passion, whether it be to help children, help kids, help teenagers become better teenagers and give them a direction. I don't care what it is. Bring that to the marketplace. There will be a space for you to monetize it. That's a fact. And you bring that monetization to the marketplace. There's somebody that will bring you there and bring you places. You might just be a keynote speaker. That might be your deal. You might find yourself on the Steve Harvey show, the Ellen DeGeneres show. You might find yourself in the places that you need to be in order to wedge yourself, in order for you to move, to catapult yourself into stardom, into greatness. And that might not even be where you want to be. You just want to serve. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that's possible. And I don't care where you are standing right now. I don't care. See, because the past does not equal the future. The past does not equal the future. Do not let your mind get you stuck. I'm 53 years old. And I'm about to reinvent myself again. So look, I'm shifting my one-on-one real estate investment training company to online business. So now we can, because that's always been our magic, right? We teach one-on-one. We hold your hand through the process. The crash came, then we came back, we started teaching a little bit more, but we still stayed focused on one-on-one. And now the internet will allow us to teach one-on-one globally. So now we could do real estate. We could do small business. We could do idea campaigns. We could do bring your passion to life. So now we can reach, because we know the model. The model was real estate investing and how to bring it to you one-on-one. Now we could teach you how to do whatever it is you want to do. Now we could even teach you how to sculpture your body into the body that you want. Lose weight, because now I've lost 56 pounds and I've been able to keep it off for 8.5 years. And now I can teach that because I know how to do it for sure without going through the disastrous meal plans that people sell on television that's really not healthy for you. Right? All they do is help you lose weight, but they don't give you the nutrition inside yourself. But now I know how to do that. Right? So I've been in the automobile business for 20 years. I know how to do that. I know how to sell and market and not be salesy. I know how to do that. So I know how to teach people that don't want to be overly salesy, be like a used car salesman and all that kind of stuff. I can show you how to do that. And I can show you how to do that from wherever you are in the world. Especially, when you talk about places like Australia and you talk about places like Canada and you got places in Mexico that need that kind of technology, that kind of skill. I know how to bring you to that. But I can also show you how to be better as a person, right? That's the whole point of Smart Life University. Smart Life University allows me to teach people how to get the most out of life and how to be better and how to take themselves to the next level. And to me, that's what I want. I want people to have the best that they can have in their life. And no matter where they are. So you could be 60 years old and say, you know what? I fucked up in my life. I want a better life. I want to get in touch with my family. I want all the people that I hurt and I destroyed, and I want to have a better relationship with. That can be turned around, and you could be the person that turns that around. Get that, right? Get better at that. And then turn that around, and we can help you now craft that and market that and show other people how to do it. It's all possible. So whatever you conceive and believe, you have to believe, you can achieve. I'm a firm believer. So I come before you at 4:44 a.m. morning rant. That might be my deal, right? Because I do the 5:55 morning prayer, which I'll be back more than likely. And then, maybe we could do a 4:44 morning rant. And the rant is more or less just a freestyle, be all you can be, right? That old Army slogan. So, I raise my hand. My name is Haywood Barber. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer, and I'm a coach. And my quest for the world is to have you do better. I do better, you do better, but more importantly, we do better together. Right on my wall, I have, this used to be my my slogan a few years ago. Because, I teach people also how to do development in, there's so many facets of real estate, so many different angles to make money in real estate. It's not even funny. So I was at this time, this was like 4 or 5 years ago, was teaching people how to do passive income in real estate. I mean, my thing is I love real estate. I mean, I just love real estate, right? There's so many different angles, and I always forget now that I've been doing it for so long, and it's, it's my world, that, the jargon and the language and the glossary of real estate and what I do in it, I move seamlessly, right? Being a landlord and doing things that a landlord does in order to generate income is just, it's like it's second nature for me, Even though I've gotten rid of since then, I've gotten rid of all my properties because I'm working on this serve you thing, right? This serve you. But anyway, the old slogan used to be, I teach and train Americans, because at this time it was a little smaller, but now it's the world. So I teach and train the world to reinvent themselves before it's too late. ... Because, see, it doesn't matter. I mean, I was getting to this, and I might have lost my place, that, 60 years old, and you've messed up right? I mean, you just messed up your family. You messed up your children. You messed up. You just messed up. You got a horrible disposition. But then something in your mind says, snap, you were wrong. Let me go be better. And you could change, right? Because change is just one thing only. For change, one thing. Make a decision. Just make a decision. And you make that decision. If you make that decision, you can change. And then you can go back and you can show other people where they might have gone wrong down the path. Because not everybody's going to be ready at the same time, but you might be ready. And then you can go out and reach other people that are ready. Just the ready people, right? Just the people that raise their hand. And then you could craft your own reinvention of yourself to just helping people that are ready to switch and not be this messed up person anymore. Now look, that can be done in any part of your life. It could be at 70. It could be anywhere. It could be at 40. It could be at 30. It could be at 54. It could be at 55. It could be anywhere. Reinvent yourself to do, be, and have a whole new life. And just because I'm a real estate investor since 1999 does not mean that I cannot be anything else. You know, it's so funny that people, when I tell them that now I'm changing into this, internet marketing kind of guy, where I'm doing real estate investing online, and now I'm teaching and training online, and I'm showing people how to lose weight and get their body in shape and how to take care of themselves and get rid of cancers and disease and all that other kind of stuff, and that I'm doing that now. And they're like, wow. But the beauty is, and this is where money begets money, right? Because not even helping people do that, people want to pay me. And I never thought of it. I don't even care. But it's now another business. And that's why I'm saying, for you could do, be, and have absolutely anything that you want and take yourself down a new path after being on one for 20, 30, 40 years, just because you see it and you believe it. And again, I tell you now, your Father does not give you nothing that you can't achieve. Now, one thing that he does do, he'll float this idea in you. And if you take a hold of it and work with it and run with it, he'll make you a gazillionaire with it. And he wants all of us to be rich. That's why I talk about money all the time. Because in the Bible, when I read the Bible, it talks about being a gazillionaire from the things you do. Most of the most powerful men and women in the Bible, especially the men back in then, because they wrote about the men, but they didn't write about the women. But they wrote about the men. They were all powerful, rich people. So don't lose that. He wants us to be rich. And because if we're rich, look what we can do for his kingdom. That's why another thing I call myself is a kingdom builder. I'm a kingdom builder because I am here to enrich the population, teach the population how to be rich and how to do things to be rich, and then so that they can sprinkle it all over the God's green earth and the nation of the lambs. Come on. Are you serious? Let's get serious about this thing, right? Because God wants us to do great things with our money, with our riches, with the things that he blesses. So anyway, so here we go. So he blesses us with this idea. We could take it and run with it and empower and enrich and do things and grow and just make it and manifest. Or if we don't move with it, he'll just let it float up and then float into somebody else and see if they take it rich. That's why your idea, which I'm sure you've done a 1,000 times, I just did it just the other day on an idea that when I was losing weight, it's amazing. When I was losing weight, I used to do this thing. I used to do this, right? I put on my socks, get into my bathroom with the tiles, and put on heaters. And I used to put on one of those sauna suits, or one of them fat suits, one of them suits that make you sweat. And then I get in the bathroom and I put on Sam Cooke's Twisting the Night Away, and I just twist. And that was getting my stomach down, because that's the biggest problem I had, that I was in my 9 months. Right, so I mean, I had my 9-month beer belly or whatever, and I wanted to get rid. So that's what I focused on. And yesterday, the girl from Shark Tank, right? The girl from QVC, same girl. She's actually got this product out that she picked up from two people from Shark Tank, that it's a little board that they stand on and they can twist. And tell me that's not my idea. God gave me that idea. I didn't run with it. I used it to lose my 56 pounds. And then boom, he took it up and boom, and he gave it to them ladies right there. And now they're going to be gazillionaires from it. And that's good. And they're going to serve the people, right? Because I didn't move on the idea. So I'm telling you now, with these ingenious ideas that come to you, if you don't move on them, if you don't expose them, boom, they're going to go somewhere else. So that's a place where you can reinvent yourself. And God gives you that, right? Because God wants you to serve his people, and he wants you to serve the world, and he wants you to make a living and have a better living from serving the world, because that's the deal. That's what we're here for. And then boom, it'll go away. Or it'll stay, and then you serve and you give it away. But that's what we're going to do on these morning rants. We're going to talk about you and getting your way. And making it happen. Why not? Why not? I mean, there's so many people living paycheck to paycheck. Or living small because they're scared to get out. I want to ruffle the feathers. I want you to get up and get out. And go get it done. And so what, you get scraped up? Who the hell cares? Who is it that we are worried about? It ain't God. Because if he wants you, he'll take you out and you come home with him. I just want to know, who are we afraid to bring those crazy great ideas that God the Father gives us on an ongoing basis to reinvent ourselves, to give ourselves a whole new life, discount the past because it don't equal the future, and we rock and roll? I want to know, who are we afraid to bruise? Who are we afraid to take ourselves to the next level? Who are we afraid? And look at all the benefits. Why would we let these suckers in life be in our way? Because they going to say, oh, that's not going to do right. You're going to get yourself in trouble, or you're going to hurt yourself. And we have these grandiose ideas, and then we shrink right back. Why? I say go get it. And so you get scraped up on your knees. Who you worried about that's going to look at you that you scraped up on your knees? And let me explain something. Every single person you take, I don't care who it is, from Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, I love Ellen, so I talk about her all the time. Every single person that has elevated themselves up above and beyond where they were have scrapes, bruises, and in some cases, they might even have broken limbs from getting to where they want to go. But at the end of the day, see, God makes us. He gives us the ability to get healed from all of those things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, you can be doing half, a little bit of reinvention, a little bit of those ideas that God the Father gives you, and we all get them. Who was it? Asha said it, that she read a book that says that on average, a day, we get 3 to 4 ingenious ideas. 3 to 4 ingenious ideas that if we took and ran with and just stuck and stayed, we'd be gazillionaires. On average, every individual, 3 to 4 ingenious ideas come to us. So you know who it's from, right? Nobody, that's not in dispute. Comes to us, and if we stuck and stayed and we focused on it and we put it together and we let life, we got rid of the distractions and we kept life out the way and we stuck and stayed, no matter what, bruises, broken limbs, scrapes and blood and everything, we stuck and stayed. right? So we talk about like Ford. We talk about like the industrialists that U.S. Steel. We talk about somebody that came up with like Elon, right? With Tesla. We talk about any idea like that. Any idea like that. We be gazillionaires. And that's every individual on a planet gets 3 to 4 ingenious ideas that if they stuck and stayed and put the time in and stop jumping from shiny object to shiny object, we will be gazillionaires. And it's true, our Father does want us to be gazillionaires. Because, again, I go back to the benefits. The other guy's crowd, right? The devil's bunch, they doing okay with the dough. And we are with the living Father, the water, the juice, the living life, right? The existing living life. So why don't we show off too? So I want to be a multi-billionaire to show off that I am a son of the God that created this earth before the 1/3, right, jumped off and went awry. I'm a part of the Father that created this joint in 6 days, 7 days, took a rest. I'm him, and I want to show off my billions and what he's given me the ability to do and be and have. So I want to show that off. And you the same way. The ideas that float down, then you serve the community, serve the world. And then you have the ability to show off. Not only take care of your family, take care of your family of your family of your families. You get to show off. Why not? Why not? I want to know. You have that ability. And we have that ability. The other bunch, they show off. They drive around what they want to drive around. They buy the big houses, all the book down, and they got the stars and the elements of the devil worshiping and all that kind of stuff. Why don't we show off as well? And show them that the cat that we down with, this is the way we roll. And this is how he take care of his people. And so now you a billionaire and you want to go back to your project. This is one of my dreams. Go back to your project and you take care of your whole building. Forget about it. Take care of the whole project. I got about 200 buildings in my project. You take care of everybody. And you show them a different way. That might be a dream. You can't do that with poor people because most people, the problem is the mentality. But just stick with me on my own imagination here. So you take care of everybody and you give them a new path and a new direction and you show them how they can do it and how they could show off for our Father as well. Come on. Our Father on a daily basis gives you 3 to 4 ingenious ideas. Cough them out. Just put them out. Just put them out. And just forget about all the fears and all the nonsense that they put in us that tell us that it ain't going to work. Because there's always going to be people that's going to tell us. You know how many people, Mr. Ford, Henry Ford, they told me it ain't going to work? Fool idea. Fool idea. Horseless carriage? Are you kidding me, you idiot? Now we got an Elon Musk. Oh, tough. I can't remember what it is. That's building an electric car today. That was a gas combustion car. They tried to tell him it wasn't working. And they tried to blasphemy. It's a devil worship. They're always going to use, and they're always going to try and use my Father to tell you that it's wrong. Don't let it do it. Don't. Do not let them do that to you. The power that you have inside yourself. Remember what God said in his word, right? And I think even Jesus addressed this. I'm an amateur in the Bible, complete amateur. I am zero. I almost don't know nothing other than what the preacher, what he just was blasting me with. Sometimes I can remember some of it, but what Jesus said, that what's in me, he told people, don't be impressed, right? Don't be impressed with the miracles that I do. Don't be impressed by the miracles that I do. You have more in you, and you can do more in you. I'm paraphrasing, of course, than I've done here today. I think that day he was talking about what he did with the fishes and the breads. But what you can do. See, what's in you. And see, I know a lot of us have gotten that thing suppressed because so many people say, oh, no, don't do that. Come over here, stay with me. Stay low. Stay on the down low. Don't do that. Your gifts, don't push your gifts out there. Don't do that. Stick and stay here. Stay right here. Stay comfortable. Don't do it. But I'm telling you now, cough that shit up. Get it out there. Take the bruises. Take the blood. See, that's what when we talking about renewing of the mind, right? We talk about, right, taking ourselves and getting, right, Jesus, right, his blood and all that kind of, then he renewed himself. He went, did the battle, went down there, did the battle, and then boom, came up and it's renewed and it's done, right? So that's what it is for you. That's what it's about, baby. It's about you renewing of your mind, putting on a whole new cloak, taking the blood, the scrapes, the bruises, the broken limbs, and then go out and doing it good and doing it big. If it wasn't close to my time to do 5:55 a.m. morning prayer, I say it a little differently. And I'm pretty sure that my 4:44 morning rant, because I'm here and there's nobody here. The goal of this was nobody's here, and then I just put it up on social media and everywhere. And I say it the way I want to say it, because I want to say it a little differently. See, that's why when I do have aspirations of starting my online Church of God, right? That's what I have. I'm about to start that. I know that I am, right? Just even because of this 4:44 morning rant about dusting off and polishing off, the genie lamp, and just thinking about God and thinking about Jesus and how he spilt his blood for us to be renewed, right? Again, and I am an amateur on the Bible. So don't ever put me, associate with me as somebody that knows the Bible. Other than I was the guy that was fire hosed by the pastor on many occasions. In some cases, it was just me in the room. I'm like, damn. But the point that I'm making is, at any time, we can renew ourselves. We can reinvent ourselves. And I'm 53, so I have the line that I'm getting ready to hit, 55, 60, then I'm going to reinvent myself at different key points of my life, whether it be the actual number or just when I feel like it. See, I've accomplished a great deal in real estate investing. I mean, a great deal. I've helped a great deal of people. I've shown a lot of people how to realize the best part of themselves through real estate investing. And look, it ain't really about real estate investing. It's just a vehicle. Just to be clear, it is just a vehicle. Just like anything else, just like laundromats or a fast food franchise, carpet clean, which I've done. I've done several different small businesses, right? And once you got a model, this is the beauty, right? And that's why one of these days what I'm going to do is put a business together where I'm going to teach you how to start a small business and take real estate out of it and just show that you could put it's interchangeable. We could put anything. You see, and so getting back to my point is reinventing myself, different key points down the line. See, because I want you to get money out the way. I don't want you to worry about money. See, once I can get you, because then your creative juices will flow. That's why if I can get you to that sweet spot, 10 grand a month, which usually can support just about any lifestyle, and you won't skip a beat. If I can get you to 10 grand a month, and all that can be done on a part-time basis, 10 grand a month, 10 grand a month on a part-time basis, and then you can let go. You can let go the baggage of the job. And then your creative juices is outrageous. Because God is giving, some of us, God is giving more than 3 to 4 crazy ingenious ideas. There are people that I know that have marble note. I know most people have journals. I do marble notebooks. I got them all over the room. I just bought 2 more yesterday. And they got, note after note. Right? And most of my notes, even though I do have one that has all the things that I want to do. But then more of it is how to do. And so now I've taken up a lifelong journey of learning. ABL, right? That's my philosophy. I say it all the time. And you'll hear me if I really decide to do this 4:44 morning rants or whatever time, 2:22 morning rants or afternoon morning rants or day rants, you're going to hear me talk about ABL. Always be learning. Always be learning. I'm reading this book now, and this book came out in 2000. Right? I have some of J. Abraham stuff from 1996 on cassettes. This guy, he talking about putting together some serious ideas. You see back there, that's my hero. That's my hero. Green power. Let me tell you. A.G. Gaston. That's green power. And then this is the manual. This is the manual. This young man, he was back in the Ford industrial days, Ford company, when he was coming up. And he made himself into a billionaire in Alabama. Was it Alabama? No, Mississippi. Mississippi. I just want you to notice he is black. In Mississippi, made himself into a billionaire. A.G. Gaston, do everything you can. I think these are only 2 books on him, but he's my hero. And you notice, this is only 2 books. That's me, and that's him. He did it in the South. So my point is, go be, do, and have. I'm out. I gotta go. I love you. Thanks for hanging with me on the 444 morning rant. But I'm telling you, reinvent yourself. You can. And always be reinventing yourself to just for a higher level, right? And get yourself up there so you can get to that. Whew. See, the genius level, the real genius level, and I'm not going to do it right now, but it's just being connected to God, right? That whole thing that Jesus said, that all of this that he did is in us. And most of us just don't realize it. Sometimes we eat bad food, so we don't have the receptors are closed, and we're not connected to the source that the miracles come from. See, we are walking miracles. So Jesus was a walking miracle, right? And he came down. God sent Jesus here to show us the fact that we are walking miracles. And this is the example to go by in order to get to your walking miracle. But a lot of times we eat the wrong food. We connected to the wrong things. We are subject to the wrong psychological behavior. And, we have the wrong conditions. So we can't get there. So here, I say this. I say this, that you can get to your miracle place. You can get to your place where you can turn water into wine, right? You can turn, 2 fish into a bunch of fishes. You can do that. God gives us that ability. He said it in his word. So I'm not being blasphemy now, because I know everybody wants to come out and pick you out and make you blasphemy, because Jesus said that all that I do, you can do, right? So get to your miracle spot. You can. You can reinvent yourself to get there, and you can get there now by just making a decision. You can get there now. But I'm telling you that there's more in you. There's more in you. There's more in you than is currently meeting the pavement. You can go be, do, and have bigger, greater things. And you can serve. And you should serve. Take care of yourself first. Then take care of the ones immediately around you. And then start bringing that circle out further and further and further. I'm telling you, go do it. Thank you very much. Hey, look, my name is Haywood Barber. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a teacher. I'm a trainer. I'm a coach. I'm a coach's coach. And I believe in you because I know that there's more there. And I'm here. I'm serving the Father, right? So I don't care. You know, last year I might have been nervous to do something like this, but I don't care. So now as I go around the country and I talk about real estate, now I even talk about reinventing yourself because God wants the best for you. And you can go and you can do it. So if you want me to come to your town and you want to hear one of my rants, just give me a call, 703-930-6055. Last year I wouldn't have done that either. That's my personal direct cell. Now, your best bet is to text me. Let me know what you want to talk about. And be concise, be definite. And I'll communicate with you. Right? If you want to do real estate, same thing. Boom. Hey. You caught me at the end. I think I'm coming back at 5:55 to do my morning prayer, which will be real short because this went a little bit longer than I thought. Hey, good morning. I am back. Yes, thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate you. I love you too, and I miss you. Close deals on hills. I can't. Let me see. You know you're gonna have to bring me in closer. You're gonna have to bring me in closer. But yeah, I'm back. I'm all fixed. Yeah, I miss you too, dawg. I'm telling you. I really appreciate you. I hope all is well. I hope you're killing them out there. Hey, look, this year has already, it's been a great year for me already and my students. I hope you're killing them too. I hope you're knocking them dead. Boom. Yeah, I see. The hearts tell the story. Boom, 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 boom. You missed my morning rant, though. 4:44. I think that's a new thing I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it at 4:44 every morning, but we kick butt. We just kick butt. I think God is definitely telling me to get my my online church together. I think He wants me to do that. And I think I'm gonna do that. I've been delaying it. I think my rant this morning was more to myself. Yeah, what do you think about that? I think my morning rant was more of a talk to me. It was a wake up. Let's shake this thing up. Why not? You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose but a little bit of dough, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of money. And I've always been the guy that'll put it all on the table. What are you betting? I'm betting it all. The audio is gone? Get out. Huh. Well, that means I got to go. Peoples, thank you. Once again, replay viewers, I hope y'all enjoyed my rant. I know it was long, but just get up and go. I don't care what it is that you want to do. Some of us want to lose weight. Some of us want to get muscle. I want to get muscle. All right, doll. Talk to you later. See you later, family. And I say do it. Just not delay it no more. Our lives depend on it. Our kids are depending on us. Our grandkids are depending on us to have a healthy life so that we can go into the 90s and 100s. No reason for age. Peace.